Hey everyone, it's Lazy Cass, and bro, I have some super exciting news for you today. October 26th. Mark that date because Farlight 84 is about to drop some mind-blowing updates that will redefine your experience. It is in fact the biggest update to Farlight 84 thus far. We have a new hero, some new items, updates to the gameplay, and so much more. If you've been itching for some fresh Battle Royale, this is the video for you. So buckle up and let's dive deep into what's next on October 26th. First of all, the next update is coming with a new hero, Maychelle. Maychelle is a rebellious and free-spirited individual. Disillusioned by her family's greed, she left home and transformed herself into a rock singer. Her tactical skill is Base Blaster. She throws a device mine that adheres to a surface. It creates a damage-inflicting area of effect that is three-dimensional. Maychelle likes to place it at bottleneck areas like a door or a window. Her ultimate skill is Ongoing Show. Maychelle summons a tall tower that provides elevated shooting cover for allies. For example, you'll find it useful in areas full of buildings, giving you an extra height advantage. Her passive skill is Rapid Monitoring. If Maychelle is discovered by an enemy within a certain range, she'll be alerted and will know the enemy's direction. However, this alert is only for herself and is not shared with her squad. Maychelle is arriving on October 26th. We'll be sharing a more detailed video introducing Maychelle in the next few days, so subscribe and follow us to stay tuned. Speaking of heroes, some of them are getting enhanced visually or in terms of gameplay. Yong. With his ultimate Divulge, not only will enemies be revealed, but they'll also suffer a debuff, losing some of their HUD details during the skill's duration. Momoy. Her ultimate, Hoarder Drop, will become smarter. It'll produce supplies based on your squad's current equipment level, meaning whatever it drops will now always boost your squad. Ember. Heroes under the effects of her ultimate Vision Erosion will now show an icon of limited vision to help you identify who's affected. Lucinda. Her gravity-defying ultimate, Absolute Gravity, will now highlight enemies affected with an outline, making them an easier target. And good news, the summons will no longer interfere with your shooting angle. Watchman. His tactical skill bunkers away that shield can now phase through walls. MKR. We've refined his parachuting mechanism. The trajectory of his rockets is also better presented now. Duckside. Well, get ready for some fun moves and weird sound effects when he's bouncing around in his wrecking duckball form. Introducing Ancient Star. Ancient Star is a double-barreled shotgun. Created by Prism Technology, Ancient Star shoots 2 rounds in quick succession. It deals considerable damage in close range, which is highly effective for taking down enemies quick. Compared to other shotguns like Hound, Ancient Star features some benefits and drawbacks. It can deal more burst damage immediately. It is super helpful if you're ambushing an enemy because this new weapon has the capability to one-shot full HP enemies up close. However, its drawback is a short reload time after each shot, so you'll need to be very skillful. If you can't time it right and aim well, you could risk your life. With that, Ancient Star is a powerful new tool for those of you who prefer close quarters combat, especially for the high mobility flankers. Introducing a new weapon is great, but that's not all we're doing to improve how you play Farlight 84. The next update will feature a slew of other improvements that will impact how you play. Let's go through some of them. First of all, introducing the all-new High Value Resource Area. High Value Resource Area shows on the minimap at the beginning of a match. The area guarantees some special game-altering items, so if you're seeking an advantage or that rare piece of gear, this is your go-to spot. Oh, if you choose so, the minimap can also turn in the same direction that you're facing. Now, during the parachuting phase, the map will now show every team's drop icon and direction. Knowledge is power, so strategize your landing with precision. Once you land and loot your first 2 weapons, you notice that they now attach to the sides of your jetpack. This not only lets you intuitively know what weapons you've got, but also showcases your weapon skins as part of your identity. When you run, you notice new hero animations when you're unarmed. This will better reflect the speed boost you get when you put away your weapon. Ah gosh, enemy detected! We've decluttered the warning visuals and calibrated the warning distances, focusing on what truly matters. And in the past, enemy detection was actually cylindrical, which did not always reflect the range accurately. Now, the detection is spherical, which will better reflect the enemy's position relative to your character. Overall, enemy detection may feel a little different from before, but the experience should now be much more predictable and precise. When you engage with the enemy, you'll notice that all heroes have their unique action-based footstep sounds. This not only helps you identify enemies better, but also immerses you deeper into the Farlight 84 universe. Now that you're disengaged, what do? You reload, right? After the update, it'll take you less time for a partial reload than a full reload. We're also introducing Quick Scope Switch. This new button allows you to toggle between scopes, letting you adapt quickly to varying landscapes. Players are also getting the much requested Field of View settings. These are just a few examples of how we're improving the Farlight 84 experience in the next update. You'll find out even more when you update the game and start a match on October 26th. Next, I'd like to show you one more new item in the next update. Introducing the all-new Falcon. Engineered for solo pilots, this machine packs more than just flights. With a robust physics system, the Falcon ascends and then glides, giving you unparalleled air mobility. Once in flight mode, it's weapon ready. Lock and load, and you rain down missiles onto defenseless enemies on the ground. By learning a few tricks, you'll also manage to fly higher and stay longer in the air. You literally feel like driving in a spy movie. Falcon is coming in the next update on October 26th. We've also been under the hood making some enhancements for other vehicles. For example, bounce pads are now made compatible with multi-lag vehicles, not just the real ones, so you don't have to be so specific anymore when you cross a river. Blazing Infantry will get an animation update with more realistic actions. And the passenger will now sit at the back of the vehicle just like in an action movie. Other vehicles will also feel more realistic and intuitive to drive. Today, we also want to touch upon a matter that is important to all players: fair play. We're aware that cheaters have been a challenge affecting your experience and the overall balance. In our next update, we've incorporated some new tech into Farlight 84. This new system records an expanded range of data points during matches. These increased touch points will give us a sharper insight into player actions, allowing us to pinpoint irregularities and cheats that previously could not be detected. As we refine the system, we'd like to thank you all for your patience and understanding. Immediate changes may not be visible right away, but rest assured, with this new tech, we should have the capability to identify and tackle cheaters better. A cheat-free Farlight 84 is not just an aspiration, it's a future we're actively crafting. So thank you for standing by us, and we look forward to how this new tech will impact our future efforts. We've also been publishing fair play reports every week recently, and we hope you like the transparency. If you see a suspect, you can report the player in-game or with the link below. And that's all for today. What?
Wait.
There's something else?
Yeah?
There's something else?
Yeah.
Really? Wait. Okay, I'm back. So, there's gonna be one final new thing coming in the next update. It's still in beta, but it's gonna be real fun. Let's take a look. Introducing the all-new 16v16 Area Conflict mode in beta. With 16 players in each team, this mode emphasizes collaboration and strategic area control. This area right here in Sunset City will be the backdrop for this beta game mode. Your goal is to capture as much of the highlighted zone for as long as possible. The match starts with you entering your home base. Here, you'll notice three things: vehicles, hoverboards, and jump pads. These are crucial items for you to reach the zones faster, whether you're alone or with your squad. When you reach a zone, you start capturing it, and to completely capture the zone, you need to get rid of any enemy who gets inside. In this new beta mode, you always respawn when you die, and you get to switch heroes and weapons. Most importantly, you get to pick where you go back to battle. You can respawn in your home base where you get to drive a vehicle to a specific destination, or respawn in a zone that's already captured by your team. So, timing your respawn will become an important part of your strategy. Once you've captured the zone 100%, you'll need to protect it from being stripped away into enemies' hands, because for each second that you keep a captured zone, 1 point will be accrued to your team's score until it reaches 2,000 for victory. It is do or die. While the mode is still in beta, it'll only feature a designated part of the Sunset City map. You may also experience some bugs and glitches, so report to us if you see any. Your feedback will be instrumental in refining the game mode. Area Conflicts will be made available as a beta on October 26th. And there you have it, bro! A tantalizing glimpse into the future of Farlight 84, all coming your way on October 26th. We haven't even covered all the new features. It's gonna be an experience you don't want to miss, so set those reminders and get ready for the update. Before you go, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and share this video with your friends. This is LazyCast signing off. Get hyped, and we'll see you in Farlight 84.